Hi, it's Marita. Thank you so much for tuning in. And in this video, I want to talk about how to start business, brand new business in the United States as an immigrant female entrepreneur, in other words, boss babe, and how you eventually get E2 visa. Now, this is going to be the first part. And in the second video, I will talk about how you actually get your investor visa. In this video, I want to focus on how you start business, especially if you have no funds, and how can you make it happen as an immigrant entrepreneur, female entrepreneur, boss babe. Stick around. Coming up. Alright guys, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe, hit that bell so you're notified when I release new content. And in this video, like I said, I want to focus on how to start business in the United States as a foreigner, as a foreign immigrant entrepreneur, female entrepreneur, boss babe, if you will, because this is exactly what I've done myself. I started my company. Almost I was forced to start my company because back then it was the year of 2010 and I was a fresh graduate from law school and I was looking for a H-1B visa sponsor. Nobody would hire me, so I started my own company and eventually sponsored myself. And for those who want to learn and hear my entire story, I'm going to be linking here a video. So the first thing you need to realize is to get clear on what kind of business you want to start. And that is actually something that I am helping to get clarity on in my 5D business coaching program for entrepreneurs, female entrepreneurs. And if you're interested, I'm going to be link below this video where you can actually check it out and enroll. In this program, basically, I will teach you how you can get clarity, because the idea is that you first need to validate that business idea. It's not enough to just throw a bunch of ideas at me. When I start working with my clients, they throw ideas at me. No, you need to be clear on what kind of business you want to start and why are you starting this business. Because if you're not clear on why you're starting this business, you're going to quit. Most likely, it's going to be a process while you build that business, while you build that company. So get clarity on why you want to start that business and also who you want to serve. Why and who do you want to serve? And if you're confused, if you're multi-passionate, it's okay. Pick one idea. You have to start picking one idea. You have to stick with that business idea. You need to validate the concept. So once you validate the concept, once you validate a business idea, then you need to understand that in order for you to actually legalize your stay in the United States and obtain E2 investor visa, which I will talk about in my next video, you need to invest. And the investment has to be substantial. Now, there are many people who might tell you, many lawyers who might tell you that you need 100,000 or more. And that's not necessarily true. I have helped people who obtain E2 visa under investment of 100,000. But what if you don't have the money? What if you don't have the funds? What can you do? And then again, that is something that I'm exactly teaching in that business coaching program, which the link is going to be below this video. You can learn how you can get your funds from your own business. You can generate your own funds. You can actually get started. That's exactly how I started when I first started my company, my immigration biz company. I started to offer services and I started to offer these services online. And that is exactly what you can do yourself. You can get started, you can start offering services, and you can actually make money rather fast if it's service-based business. If it's product-based, obviously that's a different story. So you can start selling products and services right away without even a website. Actually, it doesn't count towards product, but it definitely counts towards services. So if you're selling services, you don't need fancy website. You don't actually need any social media following. You don't need anything. You can just get started. And that is exactly what I teach in that program, which I already mentioned. A link is below this video for those who need help. So you can get started, you can make money, you can get started right away. You can actually even start making $10,000 in 5-6 weeks. There's a certain process that I'm using that you can actually apply. Now, if you are someone who is already doing business, if you're someone who is already successful and you want to expand to United States with this business, you can certainly do that. You can open up affiliated office, you can incorporate your business, you can start from that level. Obviously, you already validated the idea, but keep in mind that United States market is a different market So you have to validate that idea in a different way. Just because it works for you in your home country doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work in US. There are many, many businesses who are actually working back home, but they are not really suitable for the US market. So you have to understand that you have to validate that idea first. Once you do validate the idea, you know it's going to work, then you're going to expand, you're going to open up affiliate office, you're going to incorporate, you're either going to do LLC or incorporation. There are certain strategies that I'm using with my clients. Which of these is better depends on the business, depends on the long-term goals, and so on. So once you incorporate, then you can plan ahead, like what's next. The next step would be that E2 visa, and in my next video I will talk about 3 ways you can actually get E2 visa as an immigrant female entrepreneur, because I really want to inspire women. That is something that I've done myself, and I see potential. There are many, many aspiring immigrant ladies who want to actually create their own companies, but they just don't know how. They don't have the blueprint. They don't know how. They're stuck overseas and they have no clue. And therefore, I created the program, the 5D Boss Babe business coaching program. Link is below this video to get you started. And it's more for aspiring business owners. If you are existing one, you're welcome to check it out. But if you're someone who has this aspiration and you want to make things happen and you seek in the best way, that is program for you. So thank you so much for tuning in, guys, and stay tuned for upcoming video in which I will talk about 3 ways to get E2 investor visa, especially if you're aspiring immigrant female entrepreneur. Talk to you soon.